of a migrant winter. Unbelievable. Unbelievable here in Chicago. They're living out here. You see the baby strollers? Look at that, baby strollers.
A state of emergency was declared 5 months ago because of what we're about to talk about. And I want to bet that a state of emergency will be called again. Emergency declaration is coming for at least 4 states. What's up, fam? Welcome back to the channel. So $255 million. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money for this state to be spending. And they're not spending it on the homeless Americans here or the homeless veterans here. They are spending it on the homeless migrants. $255 million. And they need more money. And then in the same state, their police department is not a police department anymore. Their police department has become a shelter for the influx of migrants that have been sent to Chicago. Let's get into it. Give this video a thumbs up, share it out, subscribe, and comment down below. So what's happening is Chicago and other U.S. cities, they are struggling to house asylum seekers. Chicago, as the first blast of the wintry weather has hit Chicago. It was snowing just on Monday. And someone sent me this video that I am about to show you. And in that video, they are sleeping in tents. They're sleeping right near a street, a highway, a busy highway with children in a blizzard. Now, I'm thinking if this were, Americans doing that, they would either be put in jail for trespassing or what? Their children will be taken from them because they can't take care of their children. Oh, we're going to take your kids from you. That's what would happen to Americans who are homeless and if they were living as these people are living. But we are putting so much money and so much effort, and I am all about helping people. But I'm always about helping in-house. And in-house means helping your own first and then reaching out to help others. So this article says that dozens of migrant families without a place to live were moved off snowy city streets and into the basement of the Good Shepherd Lutheran Church. The last-minute temporary solution around 1 a.m. on Wednesday, coordinated by volunteers and suburban officials, came as Chicago and other cities have struggled to house the growing population. Now, in the video I'm showing you, yes, they were offered this housing to go and stay in these shelters, but a lot of them refused and they continued to stay in their tents in that snow and wind. Mayor Brandon Johnson has proposed winterized tents, the kind that New York City used, and still are using and probably will need more of. But volunteers at the churches and some aldermen say the response is too slow and inefficient. Basically, what I'm getting from this is the shelters are like, look, you're putting a strain on us. We are here to help, but you are putting a strain on us. They've already turned the police station into a shelter. They're camping outside of the police station. And when it gets too cold and too snowy, they go into the police station. Who is fighting crime in Chicago? Please let me know. They say it is a lack of infrastructure and a lack of planning. So similar issues could occur as wintry weather closes in New York. So New York is probably going to be facing the same thing. They already have migrants everywhere downtown, taking over hotels that used to be really good hotels, and now they are destroyed. I've shown you videos of that, and I will try to leave that linked down in the description box. In Denver is an issues. They loosened their rules on how long migrants are kept in shelters during a recent cold snap. Listen to the places that are being taken over by the asylum seekers, the migrants. More than 3,000 are living inside airports, police stations, while they await shelter placements, including in Park District field houses. Although some have moved into tents to adjacent streets and vacant lots due to overcrowding, the end goal, officials say, is to have permanent independent housing. Are y'all looking for permanent independent housing for the homeless veterans who fought for this country? Are y'all looking for, independent housing for mothers with children who are living on the streets? Americans? Guys, this is only going to get worse. And they're going to politicize all of it, especially with 2024 about to hit. And what's going to happen? They're going to use the migrants as pawns. Republicans and the Democrats. The Crips and the Bloods. And they're going to use those migrants as a part of a way to either instill fear in you or pity. What I'm trying to figure out is, because they're saying that 7.3 million have left their country, with many risking, dangerous routes to get to the United States by foot. Why is the United States the only place taking them in? One mother from Venezuela says that she's lived in a tent for 3 weeks outside a Chicago police station with her 2 children, including a 9-year-old who is blind. And honestly, I am not a mean person. I'm just telling you the story that is going on and how is so much hypocrisy when it comes to we don't have enough money to, give to this group or that group. But all of a sudden, we can find this money for people who weren't even born here. I'm just keeping it real. That's all I'm doing. I'm not trying to be mean. So she said that they rarely leave their tent because of the cold. When the storm hit on Tuesday, they went inside the police station, but it was too full. The police station was too full. Now let that sink in. They walked to a nearby Target for warmth. Now, my heart goes out to any mother, no matter where you are from, and you have a child. You want to keep them safe from harm, for one, and you want to have shelter for them. Protection, shelter, food, clothing. That's what you want for your kids as a mother, as a parent, period. And the fact that you can't do that has to hurt. So my heart does go out for all the parents out there that are dealing with this situation. But there's a bigger situation at hand also. While they are trying to figure that whole snowstorm and cold weather stuff out, we are allowing thousands and thousands and thousands of people into the United States. And I don't believe we are vetting them the way that we should. Now, while we do have homegrown T word here, domestic T here, there's so many more that's not domestic. It's so many people that's being allowed in. We're not vetting. We don't know where they're going. So it could be groups that are being formed against America. So could we face another 9/11? Not by plane, but by on the ground. Boots on the ground against Americans. So we need to be, and I'm sure they're following people here and there, but they can't follow all them people. They're not vetting all of those people. Those people will disappear. Yes, they're supposed to check in. Do they? Some of them do, but not all of them. So we need to stay vigilant, watch our surroundings, pay attention to what is going on. So back to the story, because I kind of got sidetracked and started jaw-jacking y'all. But the mayor administration has opened over a dozen more shelters since he took office in May. City officials have scouted locations for winterized tents, but details are sparse. Johnson, the mayor, estimates Chicago will spend roughly $255 million on the migrant crisis in 2023. It ain't going nowhere, so that means the number's going to go up. So they had about 16 warming buses at the police station during overnight hours. And then on Wednesday, the mayor and the mayors of 4 other cities wrote the president, Joe Biden, seeking a meeting to secure more federal money. We broke. Ain't we broke? Ain't the government broke? That's what they say. Well, they done sent all the money anyway. And in New York, the migrants are sleeping in climate-controlled tents erected on empty parking lots and athletic fields, as well as former airport runways. The facilities are kept warm by industrial heaters. New York hasn't experienced this same issue as Chicago has yet, but that could soon change. So if you're going to New York, be careful. Be careful, okay? Be very careful. Because as New York struggles to accommodate its growing migrant population, Mayor Eric Adams has suggested that new arrivals of migrants might be sleeping on those streets because they are running out of space, okay? Which is a terrible situation, he said, but it is inevitable. And in Denver, some migrants are living in tents, including over the weekend when the lows reached 12 degrees, minus 11 Celsius. Denver suspended its limits on how many days migrants can stay at a shelter because of the weather. Okay, it's only going to get worse. We haven't even really got into winter yet. But they restored them as temperatures reached above 20. So above 20, they kicked them out. And they kicked out 200 people out of that shelter in Denver. So I know y'all been waiting on that video. So here is the video that I was talking about with them out in the cold. And I'm not going to show the entire video because I will leave a link to that person's YouTube channel. And if you want to see it in full, you can go there and watch it in full. That's it for this story. Y'all can please let me know. Get in them comments and I mean, flood them comments. Let me know what you thinking. I have a heart. I care. I don't want these children and women out in that cold. I want, but I want everybody to have a place to go in the cold, to have something to eat, to have warmth and shelter. But they seem like they're just giving it all away. Y'all can let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Hit the like button. Share the video out. Share the video out. Share the video out. Share the video out. And if you have not subscribed to Tommy Bites TV, please consider hitting that red button and subscribing. Turn on the notifications because most times I post more than one video a day and I don't want you to miss a thing. Y'all take care. I love you, but God loves you more. He created only one you. Be the best you that you can be. And when you are, go out and spread God's love. Peace, love, and light. Thanks for being here on Tommy Bites TV.
People, this is Friendship Pearson. Monday. No, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. The first snow of a migrant winter. Unbelievable. Unbelievable here in Chicago. Let's take a walk. You're living out here. You see the baby strollers? Look at that, baby strollers. They had developed a camp city. Right next door, less than a block from my house. Yeah, look at this. They're going to experience a winter. Look at this. All migrants. All migrants. Now they got a place to stay, but they choose to stay out here. I said they got a place to stay. They could easily go inside the church, but they don't. They don't. They have put out about 15 tents out here. Got garbage cans for them. Everything. Look at that. Bicycles. Everything. This is their first winter. This is their first winter. This is their first winter. It's going to be hell if they don't get inside. Can you imagine having the kids outside in this stuff every day? This is child abuse, don't you think? This is child abuse. You can see them there. See the people walking in the center there?